About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and starting this one, Chris Sale.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Victor Robles.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. The 0-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. Sale delivers. Robles started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Ground ball right side. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Stone Garrett.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot. With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
Yeah, there's a ball.
You know, Boog, Sale carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta is on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And Sale deals. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch in the outside corner.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. That's in there. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, and that is that. And the Nationals gone in order. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park and towing the slab, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. He's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Ripped to third. Senzel over to first. They get the out on Acuna. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ozzie Albies.
Well, when you think of this guy, you think of damage. He does damage at the plate, and when you consider leading the National League in slugging percentage, incredible value of having a guy in the lineup like that, a guy that's going to drive in runs.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. That smash towards center. Robles makes the grab, 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one catches the zone. Strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch, not close, up high. 2 out, space is empty. Rips one to right, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now here is Lane Thomas. Sale, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. 3rd home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Bounce to the right side. The throw to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Keibert.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Nick Senzel, the next to hit, takes ball one. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And another ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And Sale ties him up that time, gets the strikeout. One of the things Chris Sale likes to do, get inside on the righties. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo homer. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March, so he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. The 0-1. And a curve misses outside. One of the things from 2023, great counting stats for Matt Olson, but the hard hit rate was through the roof.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Not even close there. And now 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
At the belt and fires. Checks a swing, appeal to third. No swing. That's ball four. He walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Jared Kelnick.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
0-1's the count.
The Braves down by a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Nasim Nunez. Sale back to work. And a foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and one away in the top of the third. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Wouldn't chase that time. And a foul ball. And that one is inside. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to the left, Riley. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And he deals. And that's down and away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. And a foul ball left side. Here in the last half of the third. Next offering misses. And on edge. Arcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Called out on strikes. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Sean Murphy.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swing and a miss.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
The Nats up by a run as we play game one of this 4-game series. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next pitch is outside. To first, might be two. Quick feed to second for one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the Braves nothing. On to the fourth. Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett.
Stone Garrett.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Steps on first for the out.
The first baseman, Joey Meneses.
So digging in, Joey Meneses. He popped out his first time. Ball one and a pitch inside. Bounce to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike one. And strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
That's inside.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And now the lefty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Off the mark there. And a full countdown. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Breaks his bat, pops it up.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Garcia in the box now, takes strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye in that spot.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sale ready. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down. Now it's Nick Senzel. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Jesse Chavez.
Number 60.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ronald Acuna Jr. And here it comes. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
They say it went.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
One and 2 now on Acuna. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Number 1.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one got a piece of it.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Right. Takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Hit in the air, right field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Here is Matt Olson.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves 1. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Alex Call. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And a 1-2 again. Out to short. Throws to first. One up, one down.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit for the Nats, Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one gets down for a hit, and it gets by him. And he'll reach second with one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joe Gary.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Stone Garrett. He was late there, strike one. Man at second.
Ball, that's inside.
That one fouled off. And another ball. Robles, the runner at second with one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. And now for Washington, Joey Meneses. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Back to right. Under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nationals leave one, but they still lead it 3-1. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The pitch. And that one sliced foul.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Arcia measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. One down, base is empty. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. That one down the line, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking for the strikeout. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Harris at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Just missing there. And the count's even at 2.
It's a good take.
The 2-2 on the way. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. 2 outs, runner at first. So here's Murphy now. Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia brings it in for the 3rd out. Braves strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Lane Thomas.
The right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Chavez back to work. Ball 1 there. Righty delivers. Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No outs, runner over at third. Pulls that one foul. Fly ball center field. Harris makes his way towards it. Base hit and a run comes in. The throw in. Save.
Oh, we got it.
It's 4-1.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. And that one fouled off. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel in there at the knees for a strike. That one out to right. Kelman makes the play. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
And now the shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's a strike. One run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Off the mark there, ball 2. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Garcia, the lead runner at second. Nunez at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is outside. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Braves 1. here in Atlanta, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
The designated hitter. Ronald
Among all the
Acuna
stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Ripped on a line to center. Robles makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And here is Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Braves trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So up next, Austin Riley. That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for Atlanta, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Bummer deals. Out towards left center. Ozuna makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, Albies. Tosses to first, and they got him.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The first baseman, Joey.
So 2 down now, and here is Joey Meneses. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tanner Rainey. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for Washington, number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ozuna.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And 1-2.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Got him. And there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Kellner, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Robles quickly throws it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and deals. And that one hammered. Robles going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
The batter, the center fielder,
Michael Harris, the next to hit, 1 for 2. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Hunter Harvey appears to be getting loose. Weems getting loose as well. Left-hand batter waits. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Rainey with a move to first. And he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Murphy swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the seventh. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Tying run at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. As the lefty gets to work. And that's in for a strike. Bummer goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Garcia has to step out of the way for ball one. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Check swing, and he held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Next offering way off the plate.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, right side. Albies. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Up next for Washington, the catcher,
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Here's a rocket out to left. Ozuna makes the grab. 2 down.
the third baseman, number 13, Nick Senzel.
Down the third baseman, Nick Senzel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that had runner takes off, pitches low. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Barnes.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Here's Acuna now. And a pitch. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boo.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And this one is just about as close as it gets.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And that one fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
At the belt and fires. And that's downstairs and outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a miss. outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. That's career homer number 149. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Swing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Matt Olson. Bounced up the middle. And Olson is set down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Strike 1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Got it by him for the K. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike. This to third. To first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Nationals,
so digging in, Nasim Nunez. In there at the knees. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. In the air, left field. Ozuna in position. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
now batting left field.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Call. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. In the air, right field, drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Braves 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Hunter Harvey.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelenic.
The right fielder, Jared Kelenic.
Ryan Snicker making a move for a bat here. Adam Duvall, a critical at bat in this game for him. The pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. One-run game, bottom 9. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Here's a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's the first out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Arcia goes after that one for strike 1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider, just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two down, nobody on. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts 1 game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base.